Philosophical concepts are not relics of the past, but vital tools for navigating the complexities of our modern world. They provide individuals with the intellectual foundation to make ethically sound decisions, think critically, and engage meaningfully in both personal and societal contexts. In an age marked by change and uncertainty, the relevance of philosophy remains undeniably paramount.
Concept of science. The term science encompasses the organized body of knowledge in a particular field, characterized by its rationality, universality, and ability to be transmitted. Fundamentally, science focuses on regularities in a given field in order to deduce universal laws that allow us to predict the course of phenomena and explain their causes. To do this, it must both provide a theoretical explanation of the real world and obtain experimental confirmation of it. Mathematics, because of its precision and power of formalization, represents the epitome of scientific. However, as long as the criteria of universality, rationality, and transmissibility are met, we can also speak of science for knowledge that is not subject to the mathematical model, such as the human sciences. The goals assigned to science vary greatly. For some, they allow us to explain reality; for others, to predict it; while for still others, they contribute to its understanding. In any case, they must simplify reality, which makes it presentable through a defined set of concepts and laws. Aristotle considered that the only authentic science concerns eternal and immutable objects, while developing a systematization of knowledge in his work on nature. However, it was not until the Renaissance that science separated from philosophy and theology to develop autonomously, specifically using mathematics. For example, Bacon. This trend towards the mathematization of knowledge was explicitly promoted as a scientific model by Galileo and Descartes. Newton emphasized the importance of combining this effort of mathematization with the analysis of experience to draw general lessons from it. Kant distinguished between pure science, mathematics, and empirical sciences, which appeal to sensibility. He established the conditions of legitimacy of these sciences and showed their limits. Modern science is distinguished from its classical counterpart by the emphasis on experimentation rather than experience, by the use of technology to explore the structure of nature, and by the abandonment of the goal of giving a faithful image of reality in favor of its most economical and simplest formalization. The work of Duhem illustrates this new approach, defining scientific theory not as an explanation but as a representation of experience disconnected from reality. For example, the physical theory. The 20th century was the scene of many reflections on science. Among them, the work of Popper highlighted that the value of a scientific hypothesis lies in its boldness and in the amount of refutations to which it deliberately exposes itself, the logic of scientific discovery. Kuhn, on the other hand, described the structure of scientific revolutions as a succession of paradigms, valid until a more convincing new paradigm replaces them, the essential tension. Philosophy has never ceased to reflect on the status of science. This debate, which is very active today, is closely linked to scientific discoveries and the new methods they implement. Cognitive sciences, which examine the functioning of the human brain, represent a privileged area of convergence between philosophy and science. For example, Daniel Andler, Introduction to Cognitive Sciences,